Hey guys, Krabs here. We're going to be doing turn 14 in Operation Growing Storm. We're in the summer of 19 and Chile aligned, and they are with Germany. So that's what's been going on this turn. We'll go ahead and start off with Austro-Hungary and their one tech roll. We're going to be going for Land Doctrine. Finally hitting something. Up to stage 1 on that. And our buys. So we're going to get a free roll, and we're going to use that on Belgium for diplomacy. And then we're going to spend 3 to move our fortification up to stage 2. And then our other 11 onto early artillery and an early infantry. And then we'll go ahead and roll our diplomacy. And Belgium is in someone else's track, so it's going to be on a 1 to 2. Okay, that's going to change some stuff up a little bit for France. Belgium's been saving all their rolls for this turn, I guess. Well, that will lead us into combat, so I think we are going to grab one guy from here and a guy from there, grab the both of them, and they're going to come over and drop in Cyprus. And this fleet is going to move here, and then we're going to get a bombard from a dreadnought and a pre-dread, since we're landing 2 troops. What else do we want to do? We'll send this guy out to raid the Brits. And what else do we want to do? Anything? I don't think there's much else we can do in terms of combat. What do we have here? Heavy arty. He's definitely got counter battery fire. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. I think we, with the Austrian heavy artillery, are just going to do an attrition attack into Saxony. See if we can't knock out a militia. And I believe that'll be at 2. Yes, at 2. So that will be all of our combat. So we'll go ahead and just roll that out. We'll just do this real quick for the attrition. 1 round at a 2. That's a miss. Nothing happens. Alright, now we've got our attack into Cyprus. So we've got 2 bombards at 2. Hey, there's the hit. That is what we want to see. good of an attack as I can get. I think that was all the combats. Oh, rating. We'll be in red, Brits will be in black, they're at a +1. Okay. Why do I even raid? And, oh. Did not realize that this guy was here, and I think technically, even though I was attacking the Brits, I think he would be able to shoot back, and if that's the case, I probably would not have raided there. Just because he would 1,000% shoot my seaplane down. So if that's the case, if y'all are fine with it, I would have just not raided. Veteran, be nice. I did it to you previously, so. But if not, either way, it doesn't do anything because I didn't do any damage. So. And then Cyprus. So Ottomans down 1, Austro-Hungary up 1. And then we'll get into non-combat. Okay. This artillery is going to move up. This stack is going to move up. Ooh. This guy is going to rail to Bulgaria. And then we'll have 2 militia rail up to Bohemia. There we go, that should be the correct number. And what else do we want to do? I think that's it for them. So we'll go ahead and place our stuff down, can't forget that. This is moving up to stage 2. And then 2 early arties and early infantry. We'll do an early arty at the factory in Bohemia to go in the 7th. A early arty in West Hungary along with this early infantry is going to go with the 7th as well. Yeah. And now we can collect our income, which is flat 15, no bonuses. So look at that, we're up $1. Alright, and on to the French, which now that Belgium is neutral, that actually is going to change some stuff. So I think we're going to do a free roll on Spain, and then the Netherlands and Belgium are both true neutral. So I think we're going to spend $1 for each, and then let's just copy that. $1 for each, and then an extra $1 to increase our chance. And then we'll use our free roll from Constantinople on Spain. So that's 4 total. We'll do Netherlands, Belgium, Spain. Hey, so that's a hit on Belgium, just off on Netherlands, dang. But a hit on Belgium and Spain, I believe, yes, they're all the way up. And Belgium goes up to stage 1 with us. So we'll go ahead and just do this real quick. that is going to change some things. A TBD and an early cruiser. I know we've got some of those. Technically in port. And then we've got a militia for early infantry. And arty. And then that is two total income. So up to 36. And going to be doing a railroad. So don't lose that. That's going to be, should be 4, I believe, because of the terrain. Yes, 2 or 4. So 4 because of the terrain. And then I think, what are we going to do? Let's go ahead and just do our tech rolls before we figure all that out. So we're going to be doing industrialization, naval doctrine, naval units, and infantry. We'll start up here. Finally. My goodness, we've been on stage 1 of that forever. Alright, naval and naval doctrine. I'll roll both together because even if I hit this and move naval up 1, it'll be +6 either way, so won't change anything. The order I do it. Doesn't matter because we rolled double 4s. And industrialization. Okay. Well, I'm just rolling 4s today. So there's that. No tech this turn. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Let's make that an 8. So we've got 12 total right now. Still have 18. We're going to go. There's 8. So 16, 20. Still got 10 left. There's 6. We've got 4 left. Keep forgetting the cost of some of these things. just go another early, no. Go another early infantry. For 9, so 16, 25, 29. Save a buck. That'll be our buys. Okay, combat. This engineer is going to get on this transport and go 1, 2, and drop into Malta. Taking that for free, no first strikes because of his engineer ability. And I'm trying to think of how I want to do this. Early bombers, I believe, have 6 base movement. Yes. Okay. So these 4 camels are going to move 1, 2 into eastern Egypt. These 2 early bombers are going to come 1, 2, 3, do some carpet bombing. This medium bomber is going to come 1, 2, 3. And then 3 transports are going to grab early arty. Grab this guy, grab this guy. There's 3. We'll grab an early infantry. Grab another early arty. And then we'll grab one more guy. Okay, so all those guys are getting dropped off. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we have 2 early cruisers. All 3 of these guys have to go. Alright, we're just going to move the whole fleet down here so that we can get these 2 early cruisers along with Dreadnought and 3 pre-dreads to bombard. And then TBDs with them as well. This sub is going to come 1, 2, 3. Along with these guys. And they're going to go on raiding. Surely there's a raiding marker somewhere. Come on. None of us are raiding right now. they can go 1, 2, 3, and if I take that, they can land there. We'll do that. Send them in. And they can land there if we take that. If not, they're just going to die. One, two, three. He would have to land there. I think we'll just stick with that. What else? What else? What else? The French army right here is going to step into Bavaria along with this early arty. And this early infantry. So we'll just add them down here for now. That's worth 7, so we're 36 up to 43, and then down to 35 for Germany. I think that's going to be it. So before I say that, I need to double check everything. Make sure that's it. Yes, I believe so. Alright, everything else will just be non-combat. Alright, let's do some rating. So, we're going to be at a +1. Yeah. Oh my gosh, I keep forgetting all the values for everything. Excuse me. Yeah. So we'll be at a +1. And then they're also going to get a ASW shot at 2. So we'll be in red, they'll be in black. So 5 to, or I guess technically 6 to 2, but 5 to 1, so a 4 damage. And then he missed his ASW, so 4 off the Brits. And then down here, our normal sub first at +1 net for our bonuses. So 5 to 2. Missed his ASW, so 5 to 2 is 3 damage. And then we can only do 3 more damage, but there's 3 more. First, coastal sub, net value of 0, or bonus, and then, so he wins that. And ASW missed, second coastal sub, and nothing on that. So total 7 damage on rating. I think our only actual combat is this one, so we'll take all this down to the battle board. And then I'm just going to leave the ships up here, but we've got 4 at 2 and 2 at 1 for bombards. And yes, I know I'm taking the transports. I'll bring them back. Okay. Let's divvy this all up. And then desert, I believe, should be all land units. Have -1 except camels. And then all attacking vehicle, which I don't have any. Well, besides camels. Are technically vehicle class, and camels are 2. Yes, at 2. These will come in after. These are in first round. Carpet bombing, medium bomber, and then our early fighters. Okay, so our bombards, we've got 2 at 1, 4 at 2. Alright, let's see what we can get with our bombards. Man, do I wish those were 3s and 4s. Alright, whole lot of nothing. He's got 2 first strikes at 3 defending. There's 2 misses. Love to see it. Alright, my 4 infantry class at 1. Would love at least 1 hit on these. Nothing. Alright, got 4 camels. And then also 2 at 2, 2d12 at 2 each for each early bomber. So 8 at 2. Would love more than 1 hit. 1, 2. Sweet. 2 hits. Early fighters at 3. Hey, another hit. And a medium bomber at 7. And big ol' miss. So 3 hits. I imagine he'll take these guys and an infantry. He's going to fire back 2 at 2. Already fired first round, so he's going to get 4 infantry. So 2 at 2. There's 1 hit. And then his 4 at 3. Ooh, all misses. Okay, so just 1 hit. I am perfectly okay with that. We'll lose an infantry. These guys are just first round for carpet bombing, and then our arty comes in, so I guess I could have left 2 of those. Alright, he's gonna lose these, and then he's got arty as well now. And alright, on to round 2. So we've got 3 at 1. Whole lot of nothing. Let's reset these before I get confused. Alright, we got 6 at 2. Nothing. 2 at 3. Nothing. And medium bomber. Hey, there's 1 hit, which again, I imagine he'll take on the infantry. Now he's got 5 at 3. This is about to decimate me. 1, 2, oof, yep, okay, 3. Call that 1. We'll take 2, 3. And then he's lost one. And jeez, do I even think I can get 4 hits in one round? Let's risk it for the biscuit. Why not? All right, so we're down to those guys. 2 at 1. Okay. Probably shouldn't have taken the camels, honestly, but since we're going another round, but 4 at 2. Okay. 2 at 3, and he's about to annihilate my army. Okay, and he's just going to get some free shots on round 3 with no casualties. Luckily, they all missed, but we get to retreat. And the Ottomans are going to keep Eastern Egypt. And, oh. Okay, well, the early fighters have to die. That's what I get for sending them in there. With nowhere to go. Expecting a win off that, but that's what I get. Okay, gonna land our medium bomber in Western Egypt, and then our early bombers with 3 movement left are gonna come 1, 2, and 3. Yeah. That is what I get. Alright, so those guys are with that fleet. Alrighty. Time for some non-combat. So, this guy's gonna move here to garrison. This guy's gonna move here. This guy's gonna move here. Cav. Cav is gonna move 1, 2. Camel 1, 2. This guy's gonna come here to garrison. And I'm gonna put a colonial here. That's why he's moving up. Gonna walk this guy here. Going to, let's see, what do I have in Paris? Gonna rail a guy from Paris to Bulgaria to garrison. Actually, ooh, I don't have to do that. I can take one of these guys. I'm gonna walk this guy into Leon Castile, along with 3 of these guys, and leave this guy here. TBD and early cruiser are going to come out of port and come 1, 2, 3. Yes, that's a major, so I can go 3. Just kidding. They are actually gonna stay. Actually, they'll just come out of ports. Can't go past the German early cruiser, so that's sitting right there. So they're actually just gonna sit right there. Actually, no, they'll stay in port in Leon Castile. The fighter in Thrace is going to move up to Constantinople. The early bomber is gonna, let's see. here. Then, actually, we will rail a guy from Paris down to Thessaly. As well as guy from southern France is forgot these are French colonial infantry now. So we're actually going to non-combat 2 across the narrow crossing up to Gibraltar. And then rail the guy from southern France down to Constantinople. I think that's it, other than placing units. So let's go ahead and place our stuff. Oh, no, I did. Okay, for some reason I thought I didn't do my buys. Alright, one early colonial is going over in Annam Tonkin because the Brits decided they want to scoop all that up. Camel in Tripolitania, early Cav in Niger, and colonial in Tunisia to garrison that. What else we got? The railroad with terrain is going to be between Gibraltar and Murcia Valencia, connecting Gibraltar. And oh, forgot to move the destroyer. He would not just be sitting here. He's gonna move down. I don't think there's any. No, not gonna risk it. He would have moved with this transport, not just sat right there. We're gonna have early Artie in southern France. One in Paris. And then our 3 guys will go one to Lorraine. And then I suppose both of the other ones to Paris. And, oh, sorry, I keep missing stuff, but because I keep forgetting where all I have stuff. If y'all, I'm fine not doing this because it's after I've placed stuff, but forgot I had fighters in Paris, so if you would be okay with me moving one. Oh wait, no, he can't go there. I just captured that. Disregard. Never mind. Nothing's moving. Okay, I think that's gonna be it for them. I think I placed everything. Yes. That is everything. So we will collect our income. We're up to 43, plus 1 for trade, so 44. Plus our 1 saved, so 45. And there's that turn, so we'll go ahead and hand it off to Russia for turn 14.